Hello and welcome. That's Adam's classic line. Everybody, how you doing? It is November 30th, 2023. Sorry, I'm sure that sounds bad. I thought I was. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you saw me on Monday. I seemed like I was on the mend, and now I've taken a turn for the worse with this cold. It's resurged. But let's go to camera one real quick. You'll notice Adam is not here, but we got to get this one going because he has to do it. His Q&A is tonight? 7:30, he's got an engagement, so, all right. Let me see if I can get this going here, the stopwatch. Stopwatch start, there we go, okay. Get this, this thing going here on my own. Welcome, everybody, to the Adam Friedland Show, regular podcast. The Adam Friedland Show podcast, the regular podcast. This comes out Wednesdays, or this week Thursday, because I was sick in bed yesterday, so we pushed it till Thursday. And if you enjoy the Adam Friedland Show podcast, which is not the Adam Friedland Show, which is a talk show that I am not on, even though I play a character with my name that's a fictional version of myself. Very similar to what I do on this show when Adam is here. But now, right now, this is the real me. So I was thinking about, like the first time you come when you're like 12 or 13, or some people 17 years old, that's also normal if it takes that long before but the first time you put the cum under your pillow and then your dad and mom come in the room and they eat the cum and they leave money. I was thinking about that. So that's how you know it's me here, not playing a character. But I'm kind of glad Adam's out of the room because I'd like to have a sincere and earnest moment with the audience. I know that many of you dislike it when I do that, but you know, it's been a wild ride the last 7 years, being pulled out of comedy obscurity by probably the most low effort thing that I've ever done, I guess, creatively, which was the Cumtown podcast, to be, you know, then find myself now in middle age trying to piece together a career with this talk show, whatever it is that we're doing, but then also stand-up, which is now blown up. Stand-up is in this bizarre. And there are a lot of, you know, people are very talented, but I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what. There's all of this money in stand-up right now, so it'd be dumb not to be doing it. And so I have a special coming out that I've decided that it will just come out this Sunday. We're going to put it out this Sunday. We're probably going to do some sort of like live. I'm going to put effort into making sure that I promote the thing and do it the right way, so I don't lose the $60,000 I spent bringing my friends to Denver to get drunk and shoot the thing with. So it will come out this Sunday. We'll probably do some like kind of, I figure out the YouTube live stream leading up to it. And I don't feel like we've ever asked the audience much. You may think it that way. Some of the more hardcore older Cumtown guys might think that we've demanded of you that you listen to the show or that we've taken something from you. But the reality is we've provided a lot of content over the years, some of which you might have hated, but it was free for the most part. And now it's my turn to ask a favor of some of the more dedicated people that have been around for a long time, who might be sort of antisocial, you know, might be sort of angrier people, and but they're obsessed with the show, and they've paid attention to it for years, and they probably know where me and Adam live and have threatened us in the DMs and those things. But I want to speak to those guys in particular, and I shouldn't name names, but I mean, Hassan Piker. Now it's your turn to help us. And if you can help get the word out about the special and the live stream that we'll do leading up to its launch on Sunday. It's up. It's passed all the monetization checks, which I'm told by our YouTube guy, who himself was a member of the Cumtown community prior to us bringing him on board to help us figure out how to post videos. He's going to help us figure out how to do the live stream, and we'll be doing that. But this is a sincere appeal to the Cumtown guys that like the. I have both of them, so I've been speaking into it. I've been. If you could, I'll be doing Tim's podcast with Lewis on Friday, and then that's. I'm pretty much tapped out as far as favors go, in terms of who I can ask to help promote. But yeah, I don't know. It would be probably a huge disappointment and embarrassment if this if this just ends up being a shitty video we post to the channel, and then I'm like barely selling out a 100-seat comedy club in 6 months when now I've just burned this material. Because honestly, if I didn't do this, I could have just kept doing this shitty hour forever until no one comes to the shows anymore. Well, everybody, Adam.
Folks, Nick is a very humble person. I think you guys have known him for years, but he's offering you an invitation, an RSVP, to an event.
Are you all right? Your hand's shaking.
I'm a little bit. I'm fine.
There's been a detective.
I probably have early Parkinson's, but yeah.
There's a detective that's been calling Adam and harassing him.
Yes, detective. It's a gumshoe. It's a child gumshoe, kind of like a Cam Jansen.
He keeps showing up with a manila envelope, and it's got pictures of his girlfriend's breasts in it, black and white photos.
Yes.
Still wet from his dark room.
Yes, yes. Why is it? What's with the red light? Why does a red light make a picture?
Ginsburg's feeling.
No. I mean, is this a dark room right now? Could we develop photographs here?
I don't know. Ginsburg.
It's not technically dark.
Ginsburg was like, dude, what if I was so random right now? And then he was like, what? Ginsburg came in today. You weren't here, but he was like, I've been getting really into Invader Zim. And I thought, what if I did something just so random with the lights?
He did just get a septum piercing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking random. He is random. He's quantum.
You think that like whatever it was, like 3,000 years ago, there was like a Jewish guy that was so random, and he was like, dude, what if we did circumcisions?
It was Jesus Christ.
What if that was random? What if how random would that be?
I don't know when they started that trend, but...
It started with Abraham.
I guess, yes. He had to do it at 400 years old, right?
That is the first thing God... The circumcision is the first thing that establishes
Why are these freaks killing each other over this?
I don't know, but
it's like Marvel Cinematic Universe from like, but it's not even good.
No, in the Bible, like God goes to Abraham and he's like, all right, go here, go here.
Yeah, kill your son.
Go not even the kill your son comes later. He goes go here, go here, go here.
Now the penis.
Yeah, and he's like, all right, now cut off your penis and your son's penis and your slaves' penises, and then me and you, we're fucking boys forever.
You just got me picking my nose on the fucking Ginsburg. We're not live. Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live streaming.
Okay, folks, all right. Nick has been my friend.
We're not live streaming. It would be green if we were live streaming.
Okay, good. Nick has been my friend for, I think, maybe 12 years now, 13 years.
Yeah.
And I've known him to be the most salt of the earth, most humble guy in the world. He's probably telling you, please watch the special. It's crummy.
I didn't say it's crummy.
Folks, we are offering you an invitation to the Kennedy assassination, to the moon landing.
What I would like, just if you could please help me sincerely,
yes.
not embarrass myself with this special.
That is very
just share.
nice
Even if
appeal.
your family hates it, show it to your family.
Show it to your family.
What do you have to lose?
Yes.
If your family sees it.
And do it on different phones, and so we can get a higher view count, right? So have like 6 phones going at once.
And I'll tell you what, the first million views,
Nick,
everybody gets a Hezbollah T-shirt.
No, you're putting yourself in Nick. No, it's a satirical. Okay, folks, we're not pro-terrorism. Okay, fine. Everyone, the first million get a. How could you even accomplish that?
What do you mean?
How could you track everyone's addresses down?
Well, I printed them on Gildens, so
Gildan Heavies.
yeah. That's always funny when I was making T-shirts. Like these are the cheapest shirts, but they're like thick.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they don't form fit your body at all.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when I was printing shirts, I got like nice athletic shirts to print shirts on. I thought people would appreciate that more. But because it's a Cumtown audience, I got nothing but like angry fat guys that are like, use Gildan Heavies. You have to use the.
Why are you selling any shirts in 4X?
Yeah. Why? Can you just write your name on a burlap sack?
You are ridiculous, Nick.
I need a Snuggie that I can wear to Walmart
Folks,
as a shirt.
we're offering you an invitation to a world event, okay? And Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Nicholas?
Huh?
Do you have that picture on your watch?
Which one? No,
Show them on your watch the picture.
this is
a
the
really
background.
good picture.
This is the background of my watch. It's like what?
Can
You
you
know,
zoom on that?
it's a nice picture of me.
Punch in on that right here to 3.
It's on my phone also. But I'm going to use this as the poster for the tour. The tour is branded.
Ginsburg, what are you? You're being
get
so
back,
random
just
right
get back,
now.
Just get back in there.
This guy's so fucking random.
I mean, it's a picture of me right now.
It's a funny picture.
All right.
It's a really funny picture. It's a really good. God.
So this is going to be this is a little, as they say in the comedy world, a little inside baseball.
You told them the name of the special? You announced
Year of the
name?
Dragon.
Year of the Dragon.
It's actually, the name of the special is actually Year of the Dragon. There was miscommunication between me and Steven, and he titled it The Year of the Dragon.
That's bullshit.
But it's, so I guess we're just going to call it, you'll see the title. The title is wrong. When
You
you
can't
see
get the word "the" out of it.
it's
not even out.
At this point, no. No, it's already been uploaded.
And guys, I think my friend Steven has a drinking problem, okay? What the heck is that?
I don't
That's
know, but these
ridiculous.
guys don't know Steven. He's a private citizen.
He's a civilian.
He's not a dancer of the skies like ourselves. I've been reimagining myself as I've been reimagining myself as a World War I fighter ace.
Yes. a
That's
Red
the
Baron.
thing. You can just decide in your head to be whoever you want.
It's true.
Yeah.
If you use your imagination.
That's really kind of what this Israel-Palestine war has taught me more than anything.
Right.
Well, you see people argue all the time about like, well, actually they were here first, but they had a different name, and these people were here first. But you got to look at the genetic testing, and
The 23andMe.
if really getting into the weeds with all of this doesn't just completely destroy the idea of essentialism in your head, then you're not
What's
obsessed.
essentialism?
Like that there are essential qualities in something that are innate within them.
Okay.
You know.
Sure.
There is no such thing as an Israeli or a Palestinian or a Jew, even for that matter.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't exist. It's like they're everything is a construct.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So in
Not
the
about
same way
that.
that you're Jewish, I am a World War I fighter pilot, ace,
Sure.
a dancer of the sky, if you will. And you're laughing because you know it's true. Laughter is the nature's the polygraph. That's how you know something's true. If you get somebody to laugh at it.
Yeah, they laughing because they know. Yes.
My man laughing because he knows.
My man laughing because he know.
Right.
It is the Def Comedy Jam maxim that they teach in universities all over the world. Yes. Okay. So I accept that you could identify as a dancer of the sky. I mean, identity is a social construct and it's fluid and.
Did you see this Mark Maron shitting all over this Matt Rife guy? I
He's
was
coming
reading
for our boy,
I don't know. I feel bad for him
Matt Rife.
at this point now.
But he's doing great.
I know he's making a lot of money, but
My sister was telling me that TikTok is mad at him right now because
what?
his opening joke was misogynistic.
well, I hope TikTok does not see my special.
Well, I've looked in my follow metrics on Instagram, 89% male. But Zoe said that Matt Rife is it's the opposite. It's all girls, and he opened with a woman beating joke.
What's the joke?
I don't know.
You already told her twice? That classic?
It was kind of a you already told her twice.
Let me
kind of
ask you something. If your wife's Indian and you're slapping her around, how do you know when you hit it too much?
Because you can't see the bruises, or what?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, all right.
Is that his joke?
That verbatim, that is what Matt Rife said. And I'm like, Matt Rife, you don't talk that way. Why are you doing this
I'm
old-timey
just
New
remembering
York?
when we were talking about the Chinese insurance company, Matt Rife.
Matt Rife.
Yeah, I have a Matt Rife insurance.
Yeah, we have Snoopy. He's
Yeah. So that's why people are mad at him. I just saw some Daily
He has a lot of
Beast.
female fans because he's a real hottie, and I guess they're he's a little bit of a like our boy Maddie, you know. And they have the same name too.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked Tim, I sent it to Tim, final check. I sent it to Tim, I said, look, if you tell me this is dog shit, I'll delete it right now.
What do you say?
He said, I think it's great. I watched part of it. So,
He thinks it's bad.
yeah. I watched part of it, so
What part did he watch?
I don't know. I don't care. Fuck it. If it does bad, it's everyone's fault but mine.
Can I try your gloves? They're leather.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a Renthal James Simpson?
I feel like a World War I fighter race.
You have the hat. Why don't you put the hat on?
I'm wearing the hat.
No, but you have the pilot's hat.
Well, it goes with the goggles. Yeah, but at least he's honest.
Tim?
Yeah.
So just text him back. Say, so it's bad.
No, I mean Tim wouldn't bullshit.
No, Tim would
Tim
say.
that's why he said I only watched part of it. He's not going to be like a lie and say I watched the whole thing.
Yes, that's true.
Tim would be like,
you
I
can
watched
trust him.
enough of it that I think this is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's all right.
It's a good special.
It's all right.
Most stand-up specials are bad. And this is one of the few good ones.
First of all, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It literally doesn't matter.
true.
What matters is that it does well enough that I don't embarrass myself.
Yeah, but you have to have an ambition. Like
I'm
one
tired
day,
of looking like a fucking idiot.
you want to put out a Pimp Chronicles of your own at one point, right?
The Pimp Chronicles?
I'm just saying one of the finest comedy specials of all time. You want to make your opus at one point, you know?
I just want to make retarded movies with Patreon money. I want to live a life where I get
Is
to
that
make,
where it's a stupid movie, or the entire cast and crew are mentally?
where I have, yes, everyone involved in the creative decisions is severely mentally ill.
What if you did like a reverse Ringer, where it's
This was my idea that I pitched to Steve-O.
you did
Yeah.
a reverse Ringer,
Yes.
which is what?
Which is a guy with Down syndrome pretends to be a Chinese national so that he can go to
Oh, that wasn't my idea. My idea was that they just have regular jobs and stuff. They make no mention of the fact that they have Down syndrome or something. They're just going to the office. Buy, sell,
That was
sell.
also my idea. The Office.
When did you say that?
The Office, but there's a guy. I added that video that I found. There's like a British documentary about some guy with Down syndrome that has a job in an office.
Oh, really?
And then I just like cut in shots of Jim from The Office being like,
When was that? It was like 10 years ago.
yeah.
My favorite one
And
of
being like, this is where I put the mail.
your
and then
Tony
Jim's like,
Soprano video from like 12 years ago was one of my faves. The bad parenting. Yeah, the one where he's kissing AJ the entire
well, we've certainly gone too far into the episode. Ginsburg, what's up first?
Beam. Okay.
Beam.
Did you know that poor sleep can cause weight gain? I would hate that. My fear in life is to be fat.
I've been getting fatter, and I also haven't been sleeping well.
Well, this is for you, Nick. It can cause weight gain, mood issues, poor mental health. You have all of that, and lower productivity. No, you're one of the most productive men I know. So this is not you. You're
Nah,
fine.
player, the only thing I produce is sperm. I'm going to tell you something right now, playboy. You want to talk about productivity? The only thing I'll be producing is semen.
And that sleeping less than 6 to 7 hours per night is linked with reduced white blood cell count.
I don't want them. I don't want them.
Yeah. Why gotta be white? White blood cells protect our body against illness, disease, fighting viruses, bacteria, and more. Sleep is the foundation of our mental and physical health and performance in our days. Having a consistent nighttime routine is non-negotiable. Okay, so folks, today, our listeners get a special discount on Beam's Dream Powder. You know we've been raving about Beam Dream's powder and healthy hot cocoa for sleep. I love a cup of hot cocoa at night, and especially now that the temperatures are dropping. That is a great way to end your day. And today, our listeners get a special discount on Beam's Dream Powder. the best-selling healthy hot cocoa for sleep with no added sugar. Now available in delicious seasonal flavors like cinnamon cacao, sea salt caramel, and white chocolate peppermint. Better sleep has never tasted better. In a recent clinical study, it was revealed that Dream helped 93% of customers wake up feeling more refreshed, and 93%, the same number, reported that Dream helped them get more restful sleep. Guys, you gotta get that. You need it for your day. Otherwise, you're gonna be a real grump, an Oscar the Grouch. And you know how that ends. That ends in you living in a trash can, okay? Which would be horrible. And I know some of you do live in trash cans. I don't want to offend any of you, but maybe if you got better sleep, you wouldn't be doing that. If you want to try Beam's best-selling Dream Powder, take advantage of their biggest sale of the year and get up to 50% off for a limited time when you go to shopbeam.com. That's the URL, /TAFS. That's shopbeam.com/TAFS. The discount is auto-applied at checkout. No code necessary. That's shopbeam.com/TAFS for up to 50% off. Guys, that's a smart money play right there.
We back?
We're back.
And we are, oh, fuck.
No, don't worry about it, dude.
I'm trying to wipe all this dandruff off my shirt here. Okay, so yeah, we're back. It's almost December. Fuck.
And there's reason to believe.
Maybe this year will be better than the last, but the line isn't, it's almost December.
It's been an almost December, and there's a reason to believe.
Did you just vape? What's coming out of your mouth? Oh, I didn't even see that there.
It's an NEX. This one looks pretty cool.
Nintendo NEX.
Yeah. Yes, the Counting Crows. What if we got white dreads for the new year, 2024, the two of us as friends?
Yeah, my hair's long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe that
You
could
could
be
do
the
like
thing.
a little Coolio braid thing.
I would do box braids, kind of. Yeah. Like a
Get
little bit of a Travis
Should
Scott.
we get shells, dude?
I would love to do like kind of a Rasta style.
I would love. What if we just became blurs? 2002 era blurs. Mark Echo.
The best.
Shell braids.
That would be the fucking best, bro.
Yeah.
And just make no mention of it to anyone.
Yeah, never bring it up.
Just get into arguments on the phone, on the street with someone, just shouting.
Talking about
business.
who you main in Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we need a change, folks. You know, Nick and I are desperate for a change. And
Just blurs that think the Matrix is real.
yeah, a lot of people think that change comes from the inside out. We happen to think it comes from the outside in, you know? Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover.
Well, that's what I mean. There's no difference between the outside and the inside.
Right.
That's how you can be a World War I fighter. Who says I'm not? A fucking history book? Who wrote that? Some
I would
dickhead?
never say you're not. I would never
Some
say you're not.
asshole?
Yeah.
No one's alive from that war. You don't even know World War I happened.
Yeah. There can't be a
I'm
guy.
going to be a World War I denier.
What year do you think the last guy from World War I died? Let's do a little guessy.
1997.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll say 1996.
There has to still be one, because there was like Civil War veterans dying in like the 70s.
There's a grandchild of President John Tyler is alive, who was the president before Lincoln.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they they would go see Grandpa fucking president in 1820, and they're like going around. They have like an iPhone.
Yeah, they had an iPhone back then. Yeah.
No, I mean now they're living and they have an iPhone.
Now there are iPhones. Yeah.
And when they were a kid, they would go see. So they've been alive for 200 years.
I think he had 16 kids, and maybe I'm making this up. I don't have my phone even. Look it up.
I can't. I'm wearing gloves.
Well, give me your phone then.
Let me see the gun with the gloves.
Give me your phone then.
No,
because
you
then
have your own phone.
No, with the gloves, I don't feel comfortable with you holding a gun.
Why?
Because then no one could trace the murder back to you.
All right. Don't be ridiculous.
You could wipe, whatever. You could wipe these.
What is this? Fucking wait, don't tell me?
You could wipe the data.
But there could be.
What is this? Wait, don't tell me. What is this fucking wait, don't tell me?
Yeah.
Did you find the copy, by the way, for that thing?
Yes.
You sent it to Gins?
I can send it to Gins now.
Send it to him. Send it to him.
First, tell me. who sucked the president's dick.
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah. But first, I'm Bob Woodward.
Okay.
First, you fucking slut. Tell me, how did Bill Clinton's penis taste? I'm in a parking garage in 1998. I'm Bob Woodward and the other guy.
I wonder.
Bob Woodward.
Deep Throat.
Bob Woodward and Rain Man. What was the other guy's name?
Deep Throat.
No, that was the girl who told the story. But Bob Woodward, and it's fucking
Deep Throat.
Bernstein.
Woodward and Bernstein, yeah.
Yeah. So
and they were getting gucked off.
And they were in the parking garage.
They were getting gucked off
parking
in that garage.
and they're meeting with Deep Throat, and they say, "Tell me who fucking sucked Bill Clinton's dick, or I'll kill you." Mm-hmm. On behalf of the news, I will fucking end your life.
And they broke that goddamn story.
I'll send it to you now, Ginsburg.
Send it to him. And look up President John Tyler's grandkid. Do you know that there are giant tortoises that were alive during the Civil War that are still alive?
Ginsburg, can I text it to you? I have to forward you the email.
I thought that was...
That was a yes. That was either... Why the fuck are you not on this email?
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah, it's anti-Semitism. I'm going to accuse them of that. To Adam Ginsburg. All right, I sent it to you. Yeah. You said there's anti-Semitic tortoises?
There are... Yeah, I think there are...
The Jews kind of copied the hat from turtles.
Do turtles have hats?
Yeah, that they go inside.
Oh, that you're saying that's a giant kippah?
Kind of looks like it. They're like,
oh no,
it's too sunny out.
Oh no, I don't want any part of this.
Do they even need those for protection? I mean, it's so funny because it's like
no
animal is like a turtle.
They probably have predators.
No, they don't.
What are you talking about?
And it's not because of the shell. It's like, they look like a little old man's penis.
If you had the option, if science told you,
yeah, I'm a condor, and what I want to eat is the men's locker room from the Chinatown YMCA. That's what I want to eat.
If you could get a shell and just have it installed, and then just slip inside, you come home, your wife's telling a boring ass story about the bitch at work. And then you just go into your shell. That would be awesome. Mm-hmm. I would opt for shell.
Yeah.
You want giant antlers.
So you say shit like that, and it's like, I don't think you've ever thought a woman's told a boring story to you. A woman, anytime any girlfriend you've ever had, they're like, oh my God. So my friend Becky, or like, yes, the one that's friends with Claire and Olivia. No. And then, no, this is
I'm not like that.
100% you. And they're like, yes, of course I know Becky. And they're like, anyway, so Olivia told me that Jamie is like, oh, Jamie from fucking, you like know all these women that whoever you're dating has this network of friends.
It's not true.
No, it is true.
I literally got yelled at the other day because I forgot this girl that was mean to her. And then
you're like,
what
happened? What happened with Olivia's cousin's abortion? Didn't you say that the guy was only offering half the money? That's so fucked up. Oh my God.
To hear about Olivia's cousin being treated like that in 2023.
Yeah, that's so fucked up. Oh my God.
I don't know.
Is Olivia still shoplifting?
No, he's lying. I don't know girl stuff. I don't know girl stuff.
You know all that shit.
I don't know girl stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know girl stuff.
Whereas a woman talks to me, I just start letting out a stream of urine in my pants until she knows exactly who owns this territory.
You're a dog?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Why not?
But
I could be if I wanted to.
I would be a dog. Mm-hmm. You would be a cat.
No.
Of course you would. You'd be a homosexual that's plotting your master's death.
No.
You'd be like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm a cat.
You're only saying that because I exposed the truth about you.
No, I'm a dog.
And your girl news that you know about.
I don't know girl news. First of all, girl news is not about their friends. Girl news is about when you wake up and they're like, a baby committed suicide today. And I'm like, what is the news that you're reading? Just morbid crap that they read constantly. I've had to tell her to stop telling me girl news. She starts her day by, oh, a baby committed suicide. A baby got a gun and killed itself. I'd be like, why? That's not the news.
He didn't get a gun. He jumped out of a building.
You know the baby?
Yeah, it's the
So you're more girl than me.
The Eric Clapton story, everybody knows it.
That baby, he'd had enough?
Yeah, fuck it. My dad was Eric Clapton.
Really?
And I said if my dad was Eric Clapton, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, my dad could shred.
Mm-hmm.
My dad couldn't shred. That baby didn't know how lucky he was.
Mm-hmm.
If my dad could shred the blues and was suspicious of immigrants polluting British society, I would be honored.
Mm-hmm.
You know he hates immigrants.
Does he?
Yeah, apparently in the 70s there was he was on stage and he went on a racist rant. He's like, if you're fucking Jamaican, get the fuck out of the crowd.
Can you imagine then we just cut to the crowd and there's a guy with like the biggest like Jamaica hat. It's that banana they have at Six Flags. And he's like,
oh.
I was about to watch Eric Clapton, my favorite guitar man.
He hates immigrants, yeah. That's kind of
how am I gonna enjoy Eric Clapton now?
It's funny also because he plays like Delta blues, like guitar.
Yeah.
You know, not to say that I mean, it is black style, you know, but he's like gone on rants about preserving British culture whilst drunk. So take that, Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
You fucking bastard.
Anyways, guys, we got this special coming out on Sunday. We're gonna do a live stream. We'll bring some friends in. I'm gonna get some pizzas. We'll get another camera set up in the office. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll have Adam out here doing something, and then I'll be in there.
I'm gonna be in the office camming.
We can go back and forth. We can set up a camera also I could put another camera. We have the setup now. I could put a camera in the equipment room also. Mm-hmm. We can put cameras all over this place and just have like a sort of like a
Big Brother.
Real World.
Yeah, like a reality TV thing.
And your character on Real World is going to be like, I'm the one that's fucking talking shit about all the other girls during the confessionals.
What are you talking about? I'm not even friends with girls.
Yeah.
You're friends with every single friend of yours is a girl.
My character will just be jacking off on night vision camera the entire time. I'm asleep all day long, and then all night long I'm just beating off on night vision camera. Just my eyes like a cat. Just staring. No, I can't see anything. I'm just jacking off.
Dude, this is fun, making plans for our big live stream extravaganza.
Yeah. We're going to get some balloons.
Yeah.
We'll get some helium, some balloons.
We should have like a little, like some MMA like fight, like influencer fights.
Yeah, that's cool. Lewis style.
We'll get like KSI to fight Destiny or something. Mm-hmm. Those are some guys that. Do you know
KSI? KSI is the black guy, right?
He's from England. Yeah.
And he's the most popular YouTuber.
He's really popular.
Yeah. Number one. That's nice to see. That's sort of like the Barack Obama of the internet world.
I would like to see Eric Clapton. What he thinks about that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric Crackerton.
Yeah, freaking honky ass, clap cheeks.
Eric and Morty.
Yeah, Eric and freaking Morty. You freaking clap.
More like Eric don't Clapton.
Yeah, don't Eric please Clapton because you're Mitt Romney.
You're mid Romney. You're mid
We're
Romney.
Jeb Bush. It was Jeb Bush. Please clap.
You're Jeb.
You're the fucking Jeb.
Bushido.
Yeah. More like Eric fucking. Like a clap light. Eric clap.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
Sorry.
What's wrong? What's going on?
I thought when I was a kid that as an adult I would definitely have a clap light. I was like, when I'm a grown up, I'm definitely gonna have one of those in my house.
I mean, I have the Siri lights. It's even better.
Yeah,
I just warranted one of them.
This is so pimp.
I just warranted one of them.
Yeah.
And that's got to be the fun because it's like anything else. They got a call center in
a
Manila.
Light bulb.
Yeah, so I have to like call the Philippines to get them to send me a new light bulb.
What is it? $40?
They're $50.
Yeah.
Those like colored lights. But it broke after like 2 years, which I mean that's unacceptable.
It is unacceptable.
For a $50 light, then charge normal light bulb prices if you expect me to replace them.
Mm-hmm. You're a man of principle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, whatever. I didn't. I keep getting like recommended all of these YouTube videos that are like, watch cops try to arrest a fucking like an undercover FBI agent, or like, you know, watch like lady cop gets owned for not understanding the fucking law. And I'm like, just I sit and I'm like addicted to them.
You've been watching them?
Yeah, I'll just watch. It's like a 45-minute body cam video.
Yeah.
And it's always the same. There's only like a couple ways cops can like fuck up a traffic stop.
Which is what?
Well, like
taking their gun out and going
yeah, they'll ask for ID before they fucking, you know, like tell you what the thing is.
they'll knock on the glass with the gun. That's a pretty pimp move. I would do that if I was
Yeah,
cop.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put it to their dick, and they're like, I swear to God, if you don't give me your registration, I'm going to shoot my cock off.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a psycho move, huh?
I want to get an airbrush shirt of Michael Brown and George Floyd in heaven in the clouds looking down like Mufasa, but they're watching Kramer perform at the Comedy Store.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then it says dream achieved.
Yeah, like they were saying with Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. It's just like the message that is so, it doesn't make any sense.
Dream achieved.
Yeah, yeah. Their dream was that
They wanted to see Kramer do stand up.
they were alive during the Comedy Store incident.
Michael Brown might have not have been.
No, I think they were both alive.
Michael Brown would have been a baby.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been allowed.
Maybe.
He wouldn't have been allowed in the Comedy Store.
No. I feel like popular media that we consumed as kids was that like James Bond style guys had those things, the clap light.
No, I remember it just being a joke on sitcoms.
No, it was like if you're about to get some pussy, you're like wowing her with your clap light.
Who had a clap light?
I don't know. I assume that was the impression that it left
It's
in
good.
my
I
head.
so rarely see you without your glasses. It's like,
Is it ugly? Should I get contacts?
yeah, it's like looking at the bottom of a horseshoe crab. I'm like, what the fuck? This like weird nightmare creature.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty fucked up.
I don't have my phone. Can you put it on selfie mode? I want to see what I look like.
You know what you look like. It's your own face.
No, but I can't see clearly because I need glasses. Say one nice thing about me without glasses.
Huh?
We all wear masks, Nick.
That's what Ben Stein says in The Mask.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he plays the therapist.
Really?
Or he plays the mask expert.
He was also, remember, in those eye drop commercials.
He plays the mask expert. The Jim Carrey has to go see when the Ginsburg, are you bringing that copy or what? Oh. Wait, so you just...
What the fuck, Ginsburg?
Oh, I forwarded the email to you.
Okay, so you have to read this off of your text.
Why would you have me send you the copy to just text it back to me?
He's being so random today, guys. Ginsburg, you're freaking out of your mind, brother.
This guy, dude, he's overdosing on Invader Zim.
Dude, he's wearing an ugly Christmas sweater right now.
Yeah. He's wearing a Bill Cosby Christmas sweater.
You think Cos is in jail and they're telling him that ugly Christmas sweaters are popping now? And he's like, God damn it, if I could have only held on, that could have gotten me a ton.
Do you remember being like 16, 17?
Yeah.
And like guys in their 20s were being like ironic about the 80s? And they were like,
yeah, I love the 80s on VH1 and stuff.
yeah, but that kind of shit. But like, yeah, Cosby shit.
There
and
was
sweater.
80s nostalgia for
There was
sure.
80s nostalgia, but
Yeah.
it was like that
Those
was
people
before.
are losers.
That was-
No
but they were
offense,
older.
Ginsburg.
They were older than us, so it
No
was
offense,
like,
Ginsburg.
it was like, you know, I don't give a fuck about like
Yeah.
Corky.
Van Halen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This dumb shit. That,
Oh, David Lee Roth and the transition of Sammy Hagar.
yeah.
Grow up, you freaks.
Anchorman kind of nipped that in the bud.
Guess what? There's only one part of the 80s I care about, and that's the goddamn Gipper.
Yeah.
The president. President Gipper.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Nancy Reagan had I'm being like a Snapple cap today.
Nancy Reagan had what?
She had a psychic who, when he was like full dementia, but at the end of his term, the psychic was like making state decisions. Yeah, like about like when they would have like a state dinner with a foreign dignitary. The psychic was like making those calls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we haven't forgot to mention this. Henry Kissinger finally died.
Yeah, this is a
Which
big win
means
for
it's
socialism.
For being a Twitter guy, this has got to be.
This is huge.
There's so many people that have been waiting for this on Twitter.
We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've had their Kissinger tweets ready to go.
I saw he died and I wasn't happy. I don't think it's good when anyone dies, especially
really?
with all the anti-Semitism. He died from anti-Semitism.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. I just read that and I was just like, "Pod damn America." I don't know why I said that.
100 years old. That's crazy.
Dude, he was a Lothario apparently in his day. It drove Nixon nuts that he was like.
Well, there is a theory that that's what keeps people alive. That's why all the elites have sex with children, is because
for their life force.
Yeah, for their literally, yeah.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah,
that sounds very pagan.
Well, I guess that's what they think, is that when you rape a child, it releases adrenochrome, I guess, which is like a fear hormone.
Yeah, but that's some bullshit Anthony Fauci has been saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
What happened to Fauci? He's just retired now? That guy was a big deal for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was the first time, I think, ever where there was a doctor that was popping off, that was clouded up.
It's funny, people are just going to forget about the pandemic. And like in 30 years, people will be like, oh, do you know they just locked everything down for...
Yeah, it'll be like the Spanish flu or something. Like, oh, that sucks.
Or Jurassic Park.
Yeah, no one's going to forget about that. All right. Guys, Nick, could you tell me about a time where you felt like your online privacy was invaded?
Yeah, somebody hacked my MacBook webcam, and I didn't have a mirror in my apartment at the time, so that's how I would, remove...
Put your makeup on.
Yeah, well, my anus makeup. It was just before anal bleaching. People don't remember that anymore. You had to put foundation and,
You had to put blush on your...
I was rouging my anus in my MacBook camera, and French hackers broke in. They're like, tu anus. And I was like, no.
I don't want to be now, because we were making fun of those Do You Remember the 80s guys, but at a certain point in the 90s, when we were coming up as young bucks, a girl really liked a bright red butthole.
Baboon
on a man.
I told you, I was saying this on the show. I was thinking about getting my ass tattooed red.
That would be so cool.
It would be awesome.
And you wore assless chaps.
Or get my entire nutsack red and my penis blue.
You like Toucan Sam?
I don't know, just I think like different colors and stuff.
Folks, you got to check out private internet access. Would you ever hand over your laptop or your phone to a stranger and ask them to take a look at your browsing history? I certainly wouldn't. There's a lot of just Google image search Nick Mullen on my... Now I'm saying it to you guys. This is fucking embarrassing. I just fucking doxed myself. There is a privacy invasion happening right now. An invasion, you know what that reminds me of? Not to be random.
Iran?
Invader Zim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Ginsburg's favorite show.
Now, what is Invader Zim? He was from Iran, right?
What is Invader Zim?
It's a show about an Iranian guy that comes to America and he's so random.
He's like, I'm Zim.
He's like, I'm green.
I'm green.
What if I was so green?
What if I was so random?
What if I was so green and everyone is like, why is he so green? And it's because I just feel crazy sometimes.
What if the girls, the like kind of fat gothic girls, wear T-shirts of me from a Hot Topic?
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I can't wait to be on their body.
Until she wears my clothes.
And her breast touch my T-shirt. Guys, here's the problem. There is this privacy invasion happening right now. And I know we're making these jokes about invaders, but this is a serious thing. And someone out there probably knows everything about you and what you do online. And that's really scary. And whether you like it or not, your internet service provider is at least one of those people. So if you want to stop internet service providers from always looking over your shoulder and profiting over your data, you need a private internet access, the world's most transparent VPN. A VPN is an app that hides your IP and safeguards your internet connection through an encrypted tunnel. Tunnel, you know what that reminds me of?
My anus.
Yes. This way, it shields your digital life from the eyes of those that are looking to exploit it and exploit your private information. Do you ever feel like you've watched everything out there and are out of options? Why did they ask that question? Oh, okay. Here's the deal. Lots of titles are only available in certain regions. You're not making the most of your streaming subscriptions, right? So I can watch Swedish Netflix on this crap. Private internet access works with all major streaming services.
You know, it's good if you have like one of the services like where you can watch all the games, but then they black out your local.
The local ones, like NFL Red Zone.
Yeah, you do your VPN, and then you go, well, I'm just a Chinese guy. I'm just Chinese guy trying to watch Yankees game.
I had to get my dad a VPN so he could watch Dodgers games because they don't have a deal with the cable provider that he has in Vegas.
Yeah, so this is perfect for him.
So this is perfect for my father.
PIV, which stands for Private Internet.
Vagina.
No, a VPN?
Yeah, VPN is what? Verified Public Network?
No, come on, dude. The
I don't
fucking
know
Private Internet
shit,
Access. The company is called Private Internet Access.
Yes.
And it is a VPN.
Yes. All right, so private internet access is really easy to use. There are apps available for all operating systems, and one subscription can be used to protect an unlimited amount of devices at the same time. Can I get a tissue, Ginsburg? I have boogers on my face. I'm sorry to the...
Did you guys know that over 30 million people have signed up for private internet access?
That's freaking so many. I literally have boogers all over my face. I can't have the audience. They respect me.
Yeah, see, if he had a VPN right now, he wouldn't have to worry about this.
Thanks, dude. Oh, paper towel? Great. Very harsh on my skin, you know?
Oh, God. You're not even sick? You're just disgusting?
I've been sick for a week also. We've both been sick. It's like when your girlfriend gets a period and then you get a sympathy period. Which I get every month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Personal endorsement. Please talk about your experience. Okay, so I said it with my dad. I used this service to get him to watch Dodgers games, and there's nothing you can do about it, Major League Baseball. So if you want to enjoy the benefits of private internet access, now's the time to subscribe. Head to piavpn.com/TAFS, I would assume, and get an 83% discount. That's a fucking huge one. That might be the biggest discount we've ever offered. Seriously, 83%, that's $2.03 a month. And you can also get 4 extra months completely for free. But you must go to piavpn.com/TAFS for a truly private digital life. One last time, that's piavpn.com/TAFS. Folks, that's a smart money move.
That's a smart money move. Clean that up. Throw that away, too, by the way, at the end of this. Don't just leave booger fucking mess all over the floor. Like
I'm doing it because I want to do it, not because you were telling me to do it.
Oh,
okay?
God. And then, good. Then we'll get into this Matt Rife controversy.
We got to get deep in this because we got to
People
break
are going to want our take. Michael, if we could make a note, please, and we will begin the social media clip entitled, for the Shorts channel, The Adam Friedland Show. They get down to business on the Matt Rife scandal.
I like that name. Michael, it's verbatim that name.
From now on, all of the clips should be titled in such as a way. Adam and Nick, get down to the brass tacks. Yeah. And also, I've been trying out a new hand motion.
This?
I think, no, when I make a point, I'm going to start doing this. Like a quick, and that's the brass tacks.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it again? No, but say the line.
And that's the brass tacks on that.
You should say it after tax.
And that's the brass tacks.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It's good. So we got this big Matt Rife controversy, and everyone's asking for our take on it. You know, it's kind of annoying that like every time
we have to see the joke. What is the joke that he says that's
it's something about you know, I don't know, something about domestic abuse. I don't know. Let's watch this joke.
Matt Rife domestic abuse joke.
All right. Nick hasn't heard it. My sister paraphrased it for me, but I won't trust her.
No, let me hear the paraphrasation first.
I don't remember what it was. It was like it's like
paraphrase.
you already told her twice kind of style.
Um,
You know. I think I would
it's literally, yeah, it's literally that.
What is the joke? Play it. Let's hear it.
Their female server has a black eye. They wonder why the restaurant wouldn't have the server work solely in the kitchen so the customers wouldn't see her black eye. And then he says, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So her husband beat her for...
Just testing the water, seeing if y'all are going to be fun or not. I figure if we start the show with domestic violence, the rest of the show should be smooth sailing.
Oh, so he went edgy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a tactic that's been used plenty of times in stand-up comedy. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a craftsman, this man.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that joke, Nick?
I don't really fucking care. I don't really care at all. I don't care if people like it or not.
All right, so that's the end of the clip?
That's the brass tacks on that one.
And that's the brass tack.
Yeah.
What are the controversies that we got to get out of the way right now?
All right. Okay, so Michael, this next clip.
What's this called? This is going to play big on socials.
This one's going to be called This Week in Aviation History.
Okay.
So on this week in, let's pick a year, 1920. This week, what historical events in 1920, and then we'll look for anything airplane related.
Okay.
All right, this isn't.
No. What? Read it. What?
Yeah, this is not airplane related, but in music history, on January 3rd, on this day, January 3rd, 1920, Arthur Honegger's Chant des Négomons.
Come on. How do you just, what is your,
I don't know, but did
you
guys
use
know?
the computer and that just it's just there. It's the first thing you see?
I don't know.
Well, we have to hear it.
I don't know.
Okay, let's
but
play
on
it.
January 3rd, 1920.
First of all, my take is bad name.
Yes, and that's
the brass tacks.
The brass tacks. But on January 3rd, Arthur Honegger's Chant des Négomons.
Oh my God, Nick.
This is French for chant of the Négomons, which I don't know what that is.
It obviously doesn't mean the horrible thing it means in English. It's obviously a French word that probably means something nice. Chant of the children or something.
No, it's probably just as bad as you think it is.
Oh my God. Why is it you use the computer or the internet and it just, that's what it comes.
I don't know. There's only a French Wikipedia.
You wanted to look up aviation history in 1920.
I know, but this is what it landed.
Play the song.
I don't have the song. I found the Wikipedia page for the song, which is only in French. They don't have an English version, but this is the picture.
They're Native Americans?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're Iroquois.
Okay.
Le Chant de Négomons est un poème symphonique composé.
You can translate it. There's like a translate option, I'm sure.
No, there's not for this article. There's no English version.
Can we play the song?
Argument, la musique de Honegger.
Okay, thankfully we speak French.
Yeah. S'inspirer du roman en vogue à l'époque
so Vogue,
de Gustave Aimard.
okay.
Le
Let's pause for a second. Voguing is a homosexual style of dance that the Iroquois were doing.
Yeah.
Right? So they were doing like a little bit of a...
Yeah, Négomon, I guess, was a chief, an Iroquois chief.
Okay, so that's just a name? You can say a name?
Who, qui battu par le Oriental, I don't know what that means.
Oriental is Eastern.
He scalped and Les Flammes de Boucher. What is that?
It's the STD.
It's
a sexually
dans la flamme de Boucher.
The flamme de Boucher is a sexually transmitted disease.
Son peuple entend un chant funèbre avant que le même ne commence l'ancien que tout le monde s'était.
These freaking idiots are just walking around talking to each other like this.
How the fuck is your name gonna be Arthur Honegger?
Stop it.
I mean,
Because his father was George Honegger. He didn't choose that. It's a family name.
yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Let's just hear the song.
Okay. What is it called? Le chant de. What is it?
And guys, if this is your first time watching the show, we don't typically get into such blue topics, but this is journalism. We want to learn about history right now. This is something that happened in January 3rd, 1920, and this is just history. History has a painful past.
Yeah, we have to buy it. You can't. This is not.
It's not on YouTube.
How the fuck? Why is this in the This Week in History? This is
Why
not
is
a
it not?
famous
First of all,
song.
it's not January 3rd. Also.
It's not January.
It's November.
I said This Week in History on Google, and what I got is this article.
What? Just try YouTube, dude.
It's not on there, dude.
It's probably not on there because it's disgusting content.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta be kidding
Let's
me.
read the reviews on Amazon, though.
This show. Yeah, it just is not like. No, wait, here we go.
You got a track?
Mm-hmm.
Let's bump it. All right. I have an open mind right now. Put it to the mic.
I mean, it's like a symphony. It's not
Pretty
like,
epic. Let's hear it.
What they played it, and it was just like. Pom, 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 pom.
I think it's pretty good.
Well, this isn't A, it's not gonna be funny, and B, it's just gonna get us copyright structed.
So play 6 seconds of the middle of this.
No,
symphony.
we're just don't worry about it.
Oh my God! All you care about intellectual property law more than freaking anything, brother.
It's not gonna be funny. Your thinking is play the song that'll eat up another 2 minutes. When we could just go right back to what we were trying to do, which is finding This Week
In history.
in History,
What year?
1920.
Okay.
So we can find some aviation history.
How do you know there's gonna be plane stuff?
Because there's always plane stuff, dude.
It's true, there is. So what we got?
Curse of the Bambino begins.
The Curse of the Bambino. All right, New York history.
No, that's still January. I don't know why it's not just giving me.
Your phone thinks it's January.
No, it just gives you everything that happened that year. So what are we? November 25th? In Philadelphia, the first Thanksgiving Day parade takes place. The cenotaph was unveiled.
What's that?
It's a statue that commemorates the fallen soldiers
In China?
No, in London. It was for World War I, and they added World War II. Turkey and Armenia agree to sign a peace treaty.
Let's give it up for that. Big shout out to Hassan Piker.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey and Armenia. Oh, and by the way, Hassan will also be part of the live stream for Nick's special.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want to thank
I
him.
said that at the beginning while you were outside the room.
You did say it?
Yeah. Well,
we
it's
were
on
getting him a flight first class over to New York City one way.
a whole row in first class. You can bring all his gay toys.
Yeah. He's
All
going to
his
bring
Funko
all
Pops, his whole
his
streaming.
Funkos. And we're going to,
18 pairs of sunglasses.
But we
A
got
Happy New Year
We only
hat.
bought it one way because we think he's going to have so much fun that he's going to want to hang out with us for the rest of his life. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I guess we can go back to the Matt Rife thing.
No, I don't. Listen,
Well, what do you want to talk about?
comedians are under fire these days. And, like, I don't know, I don't want to be part of the pylon, you know? Like, they hate us. The Democrats, they hate us. They do.
What Matt Rife's baffling Netflix special tells us about comedy.
Let's read that.
Matt Rife's one comedy rule, be funny. The problem is he isn't. See, this is like,
Who wrote that?
I don't know, but this is like, people want to hate this guy because he's making $60 million. Nobody's saying he's the best comedian. I mean, he's just
He's making
popular.
$60 million.
Off that tour, yeah. It's probably 40
and he's
to 60.
gorgeous. And he's gorgeous.
I mean, he's fine looking.
Stunning. He's stunning.
I don't know. You're saying that because this is just the fucking just Fagoy version of you.
Thank you.
You guys have the same like phenotype. He's just like the non-Jew version.
Thank you. It's one of the nicest things you ever said.
No, you're just complimenting yourself.
When I see Matt Rife, I don't see myself.
I didn't say he was handsome.
You think that I'm basically Matt Rife?
I said you're the same type of like.
I don't know. Thanks, dude.
The same type of like.
You look like, to me, you know who you look like?
Mm-hmm.
You look like Rock Hudson.
A homosexual.
A closeted homosexual.
So I pay you something that you think is a compliment, and then you tell me I look like.
Okay, you look
the
like
gayest rock. There's only 2 rocks, and you picked a gay one. You could have said I look like Dwayne Johnson.
I confuse them all the time, and they're both gay. First of all, they're both gay. You look like.
You should go by Dwayne the Straight Rock Johnson, so you don't confuse him with Rock Hudson.
That has to be so annoying for him.
Yeah.
People are like, he's like,
Hey, sorry, Fred. I think you're confusing me with that homosexual from the 50s.
I think that beefcake homosexual.
I think you're confusing me with that beefcake homo.
Beefcake homo is a great term.
Yeah. I'm just God blessed to be out here. Not the.
In Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
I've never seen a more beautiful city than Shreveport, Louisiana.
And no, I'm not that beefcake homosexual.
Yeah. Well, I'm here in Grosse Pointe, and I could not be more ecstatic to be the other rock. Not to be confused with Rock Hudson.
That's it.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's like now that there's, like, it's one thing when it's just comics being like, this guy sucks, you know? But now that there's, like, articles, like now that the Daily Beast and Vox is like, actually, he sucks.
I think that's kind of old school, though.
Well, I mean,
I think that so much traumatic stuff has happened in society that they're not writing those articles anymore. That's kind of like a return to normal.
Well, this is what I mean. It's like, this is kind of like
that's like Lindy West.
In 10 years, people are going to be like, why were we so hard on Matt Rife? And it's like, well, you like, you know, it doesn't matter how much money you make.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, he's probably already made tens of millions of dollars touring.
Yeah.
So another 60 is not going to really make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. But now that they're writing articles about how
He's so handsome.
Matt Rife's one comedy rule: be funny. The problem is he isn't.
Who wrote that?
I don't know. It's in Vox.
Who's the writer?
Asia Romano.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Why?
That's a tough one.
Why is that a tough one? Do you know who that is?
No, but
They're named after a Steely Dan album. Can you imagine how much fucking blow her parents did?
ASA?
AJA.
AJA, I mean, yeah.
You don't even know how to fucking spell.
I can't spell, dude. You know that about me.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about my private life I ask you not to talk about.
Let's see. Is this a girl or?
NIQ. MULL.
I think it's a girl. I have no idea.
UN.
But yeah.
Okay, first of
named
all,
after a Steely Dan album.
And Romano.
But you know your dad's penis was like barely hard when he came into your mom to make you.
Oh my God. He
Just
was
fucking like
so yip.
Oh, let's listen to.
Peg!
Yeah. Let's listen again.
Yeah.
Let's listen to Michael McDonald.
You know Michael McDonald's doing the backup vocals.
I'll cram it in there. I'll get hard in your pussy.
Yeah. Just let me push it in.
Put it in there and
just put it in.
It's like, yeah, we'll set the bead by inflating the tire. Right that way. I fucking nutted soft, but damn, this album rules.
But Romano, she could be related, of course, to...
why'd you come in my pussy without getting hard?
Yes.
Your mom's, right, and they took your mom's last name and your dad's favorite album as a first name.
I mean, it could be a personal beef that Ray has with Matt.
Yeah.
And he sends his daughter out to do his bidding, which I think is cowardly, to be honest with you. I mean, they're two of the finest comedians that I can think of. I've actually never heard his stand-up, Ray. What's it about, families?
It's pretty good.
It's good, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you compare comedy now to what it was 25, I mean, we've said
they
this
were
before.
much better.
Oh, they're much better.
Yeah.
They all wrote jokes. It wasn't just like getting by on fucking personality, buffoonery.
Yeah.
You know, but you barely have to write jokes. No.
Yeah, you don't have to anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Matt Rife has been trying to be famous for over a decade. That's such a shitty.
so mean.
It's just such a shitty way to put it.
So gossipy.
Oh, they've been trying to be. So even though the guy's making $30 million to $60 million, you're still gonna find a way to call him a failure by saying
he used to not be famous.
He's been trying to be famous.
How else do you have to try?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with trying? Ray Romano's daughter?
Mm-hmm.
What if she got the voice from the brother, though? Matt Rife has been trying to, you know?
Oh,
Raymond.
What's his name? Gilbert Sullivan?
Sullivan. Gilbert and Sullivan. Gilbert and Sullivan.
What's that guy's name? Gilbert Sullivan?
I think, no, his name is Rogers Hammerstein.
I am the very model of a model major general. I have information, what is it? I have information categorical, historical, and mineral.
He has a club in Vegas.
Yeah.
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett, not
Yeah.
Gilbert Sullivan.
Not Gilbert Sullivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of like a Gilbert and Sullivan.
We are kind of, yeah. A little bit. We're in love.
Yeah.
I look
I was pitching this to Steven. I was like, do you want to do like a stage production of The Odd Couple? Where you play the odd couple, but we're gay with each other. That's the twist, and it's called The Gay Couple.
But I'm still like a kind of...
Not you and me and Steven.
Oh,
Yeah. It was an idea for me and Steven, not you.
sounds fun.
Yeah. Hey guys, come out. We're doing a show called The Gay Couple.
Yeah, do it with our friend Private Life.
Yeah.
You were saying
No, we're
that-
doing
you
a-
were just
we're-
saying how he has a private life. And
Yeah, we're doing a 2-act play called The Gay Couple.
honestly, it would really hurt my feelings if you did that with Steven.
Why?
Because it would look like you guys are having
Well, you're
so
gonna go.
much fun.
You do stuff with our friends all the time. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. We have to do the podcast early because for tonight I'm doing a performance for Brace.
Brace asked me to help him with
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
The man went to Afghanistan.
Yeah, he did go after to fight with the Taliban. That's crazy. That
He
he
was,
did that.
no, he was in the Northern Alliance, the pedophile
He was in
one.
Al Qaeda.
He was in the pedophile one.
It's crazy that Brace was just in Al Qaeda and no one seems to have a problem with that.
Everyone's like, that guy's so epic.
That
he's so
guy's
calm."
awesome. He joined Al Qaeda.
Yeah, he joined Al Qaeda. Yeah. No, I mean, like, whatever. It's self-hatred, self-hating Jew. You know, we'll do anything to impress you people.
Impress me.
The Jews, we will.
I'm basically like that Shania Twain song, That Don't Impress Me Much.
Yeah. You are a lot like that song.
And that song it's Shania Twain, but it's from the perspective of an Italian man who has seen everything.
It's so
It's
funny.
like-
You did say to me earlier, you're like, you have the moves, but you don't have the touch.
Yeah, you got the move, but that don't impress me much.
That don't impress.
That don't impress me much.
All right. Ginsburg, we good on this? I have to finish up an annoying phone call that I was having.
No, what are you doing? What's going on with your phone call? Guys, please. The live stream we'll do Sunday.
Please.
We'll have fun. We'll have a little party in the office. We'll get the cameras set up. You can watch. It'll be like you're hanging out at the party.
There are going to be chicks here, too.
Lewis does stuff like this. Sometimes it works. I think it worked like 10 years ago. Remember when he would do you could do
The New
countdown,
Year's?
New Year's countdown with the skanks.
But you have to play it.
Yeah.
It was pre-recorded.
It was
so you have to-
pre-recorded so that he could go. Yeah, everybody, the people involved could go be with their
So
friends.
he
and
could have
family.
a fun night.
Yeah,
And then
right.
The losers. All right. So Sunday countdown with the Skanks.
Yeah.
We're rocking. We're gonna be rocking and rolling. And guys, it's a very exciting time. I think you guys are gonna love the special. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
That's cool. Green?
Go green, dude.
What's with that green tint?
I am legit sick, dude.
I'm sick. I was sick first.
Both sick, dude.
I was the first one that was sick.